Welcome one and all. It is Saturday now, the 26th of March, and I'm in the Blackpool Tower looking down onto the comedy carpet and the promenade. And it is from here that I would like to introduce my Sunday's video, which will be uploaded to YouTube tomorrow. My thanks to one and all who have watched my videos that I have uploaded during the week. Thank you very much. And thanks to everybody for what they do for this channel, all the views, etc. It means ever so much. Now this one coming up, it contains the usual content with a couple of trinkets. So I do hope you enjoy this one. I'm going to get on with it now. All the best to one and all. Another week starts. And what we have in front is a wedding at the wedding chapel. Just going to show you the two vehicles that are parked that have taken all the guests and the bride and the groom. It's a nice sunny morning here today, so to start the video, a view now of the front of this vehicle here with the bow, and now a walk to the railings to see the Irish Sea and the North Pier. I'm going to take you to Edward Street now to catch up on the projects there. So I will see you when I get there. A visit along Edward Street to catch up what has happened and what is happening down this very impressive road now. Now, may I please show you again these very impressive black railings on this very low wall. It's like this all the way down this road. It's ever so impressive. Now this here is the new themed bar called Commons, one of our old projects and haunts. And in front now, their opening hours, 4 p.m. until midnight. Saturday and Sunday, I believe they open up at midday. Coming out now, and again walking along these very impressive black railings, we now come to these three new shop fronts. Now actually, what I wanted to show you is the actual back of these. So I'm going to walk around the back and I will meet you around there. I think you will enjoy this. A good job been done. The entrance to this alleyway. Now credit where credit is due certainly relates to this area here, the back of those three shops. What a beautiful rendering job has been done here. All new windows as well. A little bit of scaffold remains. I believe they're still affixing some very small white fascias. And moving along, show you the complete job here. Everything at the back of these three shops, all been beautifully rendered and textured. Full marks to one and all. A great job. A visit this morning to the dental surgery, all made up by porter cabins, air conditioning. That's the duties here of these two very nice young men here. They're from Aerocall, air conditioning units. A view of the whole length of these porter cabins, and I'm going to take you round the reverse side now. And here we are around the back of the units here, and in front one of the vehicles there from Aerocall themselves. And as said, just after Easter, which is the end of next month, the end of April, this will be in operation. This is what I'm told. So that's our visit today, just to bring you up to date with what is happening at this temporary dental surgery. Here we are now, we're in Topping Street now. Very interesting indeed. Now, this is the shop unit that has been taken up. Can you remember a video recently? A lovely family from the indoor market. Well, as you know, that is all closing down. And this is one of the stalls. They sell ladies and gents underwear, etc. and other items of clothing. I'm just going to take you inside to see the wonderful progress that is being made. And here we are. Everything all been white walled. Everything white. There's the slats on the wall for all their shelving. Radiator just about to be placed. So there we are, a quick view of this in the near future, this shop, the family that used to trade in Abingdon Street Indoor Market. We are now in Cedar Square. The conference centre would be down at the bottom there. Now in this square stood once a bar called the Cedar Tavern. However, it is now known as, or will be known as, the Charleston. The facade here has been kept remarkably well in its original state, as you can see. It's beautiful. Yes, new ownership here. I'm just going to take you to this poster, so as you can see, it's now known as the Charleston, which will be coming soon here. I've brought you here today because it's the last day of the removal of all the scaffold here. And there's the vehicle across there that is taking it all away. A marvellous exterior job done here. Now inside, it's still going to take time, but it will be done, obviously. I'm not going to say how long it takes because it would be unfair. A look at the facade from this angle here, and that's all the news from Cedar Square and this newly named public house of the Charleston. On this very sunny morning, Wednesday the 23rd of March, I'm just going to spend a couple of minutes showing you again all I can about those mast climbers, or mast creepers as they are known sometimes. There's two in front of you on that side elevation. And also on the actual frontage of this hotel now. There we are, you can see them protruding above the roof there. Now along the front, as I was saying, another cradle and two sections more of those mast climbers have been placed here, and this will go right along the whole of the facade. If you look closely and carefully, you will see the contractors fixing a section of that mast climber onto the facade. Now I've also learned that this system is very popular and favoured with all the contractors. They really enjoy working on this cradle. This is what I found out. Marvellous reports from all the contractors involved. Oh yes, they prefer this system in a very big way. So I do hope you've enjoyed this brief talk about those mast climbers. I was just about to leave the site area, but I was able to capture this. Two tradesmen, the same two as we saw earlier, placing a section of that mast climber onto the facade here. There we are, nice clear shot this one. To close our quick visit today to the Holiday Inn, I was also able to capture this. And this area now is now receiving block paving. Yes, it's been carefully groomed, this area, and you can see all the sand now. That will all be levelled, and tradesmen now already laying that block paving. So this closes our visit today, a quick one, to the build of the Holiday Inn. Our weekly visits to the build of the cinema complex and the Wilko store. I'm just going to take up our very safe and usual viewing area here. Now what you will notice today is that the ground is much more level here. Information I have received is that it is now close to this ground receiving its first steel uprights. We will look forward to this in the very near future. And this will end our visit today to the build of the cinema complex and the Wilko store on this very bright, sunny Wednesday morning. We are in Topping Street, and I am absolutely thrilled to show this. Yes, we are now looking at those two shops. Now, as you know, last week a sign was placed and then removed. However, now these have been put in professional commercial agents. So if anybody's interested, these are the people to contact. This has cleared this up lovely for us. We make our usual full tour this Friday morning to the build of the Holiday Inn and all the traffic lights. Firstly, please notice this area here, all beautifully block paved. We see it earlier in the week, only just started. Now it is completed and it looks grand, all fully block paved. And something else to show you from this area. Please see that side elevation, and we now have the first placing of windows and panes of glass, the first ones at this Holiday Inn hotel. This was the best viewing angle I had. Ever so lucky here because I can show you that blue cradle with the help of those two mast climbers. This can be clearly shown now and seen, this blue cradle now approaching a rooftop level. What a wonderful piece of, shall we say, scaffolding here. Marvellous. And I know, as I've told you, all the tradesmen love working on this. Very fortunate to catch this. I have just moved a few paces along, and in front you can see the actual facade now. Oh, this is handy. We can see that blue cradle coming down. It's fully down now. Now I'm just going to lift the camcorder up to show you the two new mast ladders. We have just moved safely across the road to the first of our two safe viewing areas, and in front you will see again mounds of earth. The excavator is again widening the underpass, and over here other contractors at work with those rebars. We're just going to move a couple of paces to our right. I will just show you these rebars from our second of two safe viewing areas. We are now walking down the ramp that would take you to Blackpool North Railway Station, which is across the road there. And as we get further to the first part of the end of this ramp, we will see another mound of earth which has come from the widening of that underpass. And as we get closer, on the left, we will see the excavator that has actually done this. There it is there for one and all to see, the mound and the excavator. On our visit to this area, please notice how dry the surface is here. There's been no rain. Look, this is as dry as a bone. No rain at all for the past week or so. And this has dried out nicely here at this, our very safe viewing area. Looking towards the excavator. We have now arrived at our principal viewing area. As usual, lots and lots all going on, including this orange excavator, which is hard at work today in this area. I do hope you've enjoyed this full tour today, including noticing the placings of that glass and the windows, the first at this build, and also all the goings on with those now what we know as mast climbers. So we will see this site next time on our visit. Thank you one and all who have watched this video. It is not over yet. I have some clips for you. I just would like to thank everybody for watching, and as said, please enjoy these following clips I made on Saturday the 26th of March. All the best to one and all. I must go home now and edit everything from this week's work. Bye-bye.
I'll see you later. I'll finish the other job later.
Hi! To Polish Flowers. We'll give you a lovely bouquet for Mother's Day. Lovely weather, the lovely flowers, you can't beat it. Come hither. Oh dear.
Come on, bro. Sit down.
Hiya, Pauline. Here we are. Bye, everybody. See you tomorrow. Bye.